In this video, I will walk you through how the GoHighLevel prospecting tool works. So I'll take you step by step through every single thing that you need to know about how it works, how you can then also automatically reach out to the prospects you find through the GoHighLevel prospect finder, and basically just everything you need to know. So first of all, what you want to do is open up your GoHighLevel account. Now the GoHighLevel prospecting section you will find from your agency view, so make sure you are in your agency view. Then you can click on prospecting in the left menu. Here you have a few different options. You have your all accounts, you have prospect AI, widgets, a report builder, analytics and settings. I recommend just getting started in all accounts by adding a prospect right here. So what you want to do is search for a keyword, which is basically the kind of lead that you want to find. For example, that could be HVAC, so I'll just add that as a keyword, and then here you can add the location. For example, I'll say New York. Then you can add a radius around this location. Now New York is pretty big, so it doesn't really need a radius around it. From there, click search. And then it will show a bunch of HVAC companies in New York right here. So you can see every single pin is an HVAC company. Now when we scroll down right here, you can see it has found 60 businesses, mostly in this area. Now here we get different details about the company. We have their location and name. We also have a conversion rate. So this score predicts the likelihood of a prospect becoming a client. Now of course this kind of depends on what you want to offer them. But for example, this one is 56%, moderate, not that good, but what it then also shows is their online presence. So how optimized is their Google My Business listing? And whether their site uses WordPress is something else you can see. Then here you have the rating that they have on Google Business. You can see if they have a website, the status, and if you want you can add it. Now let's say that I just want to add a couple of these right here. I'll just do 5 of the first ones. Then what I can now do is click add multiple prospects and then click confirm. And then it says 5 prospects in this case added, and it will then generate a report. So it has now found a list of prospects that I can reach out to, and it's now generating a report. So what we can do is click on back to prospect accounts, and we can now find the prospects I've imported right here, so all 5 of them. So here we have the first one. Now if I go and click on this prospect, what we can then see is their account details, a point of contact, although they don't have one right here. So if they can find a point of contact, they will add it right here and you will just get an email address, but otherwise you need to enter the details manually. And what it will do is get a quick overview of the company. So the company size, in this case 1 to 10, and then here you can see about the company, you have their phone number and their website. But then here, more interestingly, we have a report. So if I now click on show report, it will generate a report for this specific prospect. Now in one of these prospects, they measure a couple of different things. They have an overall score, but more interestingly, you have it category by category. For example, this is how well they do this. So for example, here we have business details, and this is 40%. This helps you evaluate critical business contact details that customers use to find and connect with the business. So for example, they don't have a chat widget and no website hosting, or at least they couldn't find it. Then if you go to their techno stack, which is just their tech stack, you can see what they're using. For example, they are already using Google Analytics Pixel, Google Tag Manager, Google Ads Pixel, but not Facebook Pixel and not Google Ads. So currently they are not running ads on Google. Now if you scroll further down, you'll find more stuff such as their Google Business Profile. Under listings, you can see what they are listed on. For example, MapQuest and Where To. Then you have their online reputation, which is the reviews they have. This one has 21 positive reviews and 4 negative reviews, so they don't have that many reviews yet. Then you have the website performance, so it checks how fast the website loads. So this one is very slow, so you could offer them website optimization or speed optimization, for example. So on mobile it even takes nearly 7 seconds to load, which is way too long. Then you have the web vitals, so also large content, interactivity and the SEO score. You have the page health report, and finally also their SEO analysis. So this is the report that it can generate. From there, what you can do is export it or share it with someone. And from here, you may want to add your leads to a sub-account so you can actually reach out to them. So to do this, what you want to do is click right here, switch to sub-account prospecting to create contact, and then select one of your sub-accounts. And for this, you do need to pay $29. Now basically what this allows you to do is it lets you push leads to contacts, outreach, or trigger workflows. Now here you get audit benefits, so unlimited leads, report builder, etc. You can copy and migrate existing prospects in next steps, and you can begin fresh prospecting right within the selected sub account. So right now I'm just prospecting from the agency account, which can work, but if you actually want to have them in your sub account so you can set up automations and stuff like that, then you do need to pay that $27. Now you also have Prospect AI, which is a bit different. This is an agent and it does automated lead discovery. So your AI agent works behind the scenes to find high quality local prospects for your selected niches and areas. What you can do is here just enable it and then select your niche. So in this case, for example, HVAC contractor, you can add up to 3, then the country on the United States and the city on New York, and then for example, Manhattan. Then from there you can do a premium report if you have upgraded, but if you just click save, then now you have set up an AI agent that is going to search for HVAC businesses inside of Manhattan in this example. Now what that does is it continues searching for leads and adds them to your accounts, and then what you can do is just import them onto your sub account or reach out to them, whatever you want to do with it. Then you have analytics where you can see the number of reports generated, conversion to client, which basically works if you click mark lead 1 or last. If I mark this 1, then here in analytics it will update to being 1. Then finally in settings you can choose what you want to include in the audit, and this is pretty important. For example, right now it only shows WordPress and lead connector for web hosting, but of course not everyone uses this, so I'll just include Wix, Squarespace, Framer and Webflow as well. Then you can customize the report layout, so you can move sections, you can remove sections. For example, if you don't need the overall score, you can remove it. If you don't need the address, you can remove that as well. And then you can just hit save in the bottom right. And if you go into migrate right here, what you can do is click migrate prospects, then select a sub account right here, and then select the prospects that you want to move. But again, for this, you will need the prospecting subscription, which is $27. So overall, how this works is you can set up the agent to find prospects for you on autopilot, or you can just do it yourself. It is a bit quicker than using, for example, Google Maps for finding businesses, and it does give you a bit more insights into what exactly their tech stack is, and you can, for example, filter your leads by their source, by their status, categories, etc. So that's basically how the GoHighLevel prospecting tool works. Now, if you haven't yet created your GoHighLevel account, you can claim an extended 30-day free trial by signing up through the link down in the description. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.